Visuals and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more wrestling predictions. But this week it's not just wrestling predictions. Well, it is, but it's wrestling predictions for the biggest and best and greatest show of the year, of the wrestling calendar year. It's our predictions for WrestleMania 40. Sorry, WrestleMania XL, which makes me feel really fat because most of my clothes are double XL. Now we've broke the ice with a lovely fat Dan joke. I cannot wait for this weekend. This weekend is WrestleMania. We've got some amazing matches going into this. And I will say as well, I'm recording this at the start of the week. We still have one more Raw and one more SmackDown to go before WrestleMania is fully complete and shaped up, and there will be surprises on the night, there'll be changes on the night, there usually is anyway, isn't there? But there's a couple of things to sort of finalise and whatnot before we get to the main show. But we do have 10 guaranteed on paper, ready to rock and roll matches on the card. So I thought, let's do it. I've got a busy week ahead and I want to make sure everything's done. Get to WrestleMania, WrestleMania, whatever the fuck WrestleMania is. I want to get to that weekend and have nothing to do. I want everything to be finalised and done so I can sit, get my fucking fat takeaways, be an absolutely lazy, fat, horrible mess watching beautiful, beautiful wrestling. It's a show I cannot wait for. It's claiming to be the biggest and best WrestleMania of all time. We will soon find out. I definitely am looking forward. I'm always excited for WrestleMania, but I've not been this excited in a long, long while with the stuff that's happening in the main event of night one, the stuff that's happening in the main event of night two because of the ramifications from night one and stuff. There's a lot to theorize, a lot to break down, but let's get on with our predictions. But more importantly, I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions in the comments below and your predictions. But we ready, Optimus? You're sound asleep, I don't think you care. Visuals, here we go. My predictions for WrestleMania 40 XL. We'll start off with, tell you what, we'll go with the six-pack tag team ladder match. We've got, obviously it's for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. We've got Balor and Priest, DIY, Awesome Truth, New Day, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, and the New Catch Republic. Now, when we have these big matches with multiple teams or multiple people in it, I like to try and break down who's definitely not going to win it. New Catch Republic, amazing, awesome, doing great things in a minute, not going to win it. New Day, amazing, legendaries, legends in their own rights, not going to do it. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, love them both, not going to do it. DIY, where do we stand on DIY? Obviously, they haven't hit the heights that they hit back at NXT, but that's, you know, there's a lot of different reasons for that. But no, they're not going to do it. DIY will not win the tag titles. Awesome Truth. Now, I heard a really funny theory about how they might split the tag titles because, so I can't remember who said it now. Somebody said that they can see Truth climb up the ladder and picking either the blue belt or the red belt and then grabbing them and jumping down and be like, that's only one of them. You've got the, you know, the Raw ones there. And I can see that happening. That would be quite funny, but I don't know. Are Judgment Day going to leave WrestleMania without their tag titles? Especially with how hot and heavy they are at the minute. I think the Judgment Day are absolutely amazing. No, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to say it. All right, bye, dog. Judgment Day, Balor and Priest will retain and defend successfully their tag titles. Next, we'll go with LA Knight, against AJ Styles. Is going to have an amazing match. I'm calling it now already. It's going to be a really awesome match. The build-up has been great. The going to AJ's house and whatnot, then the stuff that happened on the following SmackDown, whatever it was, the way LA Knight's cutting his promos and doing his stuff, AJ being in the ring, all angry about the whole security guard shenanigans. It's going to be a fun match. It's going to be an awesome match. And let's be honest, there's only one winner here. Surely everybody must be predicting an LA Knight win. It's going to be a big WrestleMania moment for him. Obviously, he missed out last year, didn't he? It's going to be a big moment for him. There's going to be a big pop in the stadium. Everybody's LA Knight, you know, whose game it is and whatnot. LA Knight is picking up the win. Jimmy and Jey Uso, a match that I personally, obviously I can't speak for everybody, but I haven't seen a great deal of buzz and excitement behind it. But I bet these two, their inner childs and whatnot, are absolutely screaming and going nuts over this, thinking this is a huge moment for us. You know, this is a main event for them. This is a main event for the fucking title for them. They must feel so happy for themselves and they must feel absolutely buzzing. You know, these brothers that obviously, you know, storyline wise, but in real life adore and love each other. They've been through so much as tag champs, as the OG Usos, but then coming back in like the bloodline stuff and whatnot. But who's going to pick up the win? It's got to be Jey, isn't it? Jey's surely going to pick up the win. Jimmy screwed him out of so much in the last couple of months. The IC match. Did he mess him up to... He messed him up to get into the chamber, didn't... Oh, no, was Was he in the chamber? I can't remember now. But he screwed him on multiple different occasions for getting different kind of wins or potential titles. Jay is going to be our winner in this feud, or this fight, sorry. Versus Sami Zayn. Now, obviously, we've also got to remember there's another key component here in the form of Chad Gable, where he fits into this. A lot of people saying they wanted a triple threat. His match with Sami Zayn ended a bit funky and stuff. I don't know if he'll have... Obviously, we had that promo where he said to Sami, didn't he, you can't beat Gunther. Does he get thrown into this in any way, shape or form? Is he in the corner of Sami? Does it change to a triple threat? I don't know, but either way, I don't see Gunther leaving WrestleMania without his title. I don't care if it is a triple threat, if it's still just Sami versus Gunther. I can't see Gunther losing it. He's a fantastic champion. He's a fantastic in-ring performer, even on the mic and whatnot. How he is in his promos and stuff, absolutely amazing all round. We're going to say Gunther retains. Logan Paul, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton all going at it for the United States title. Oh my God, what do we say here? This whole feud and build-up has been so much fun. I love that Kevin Owens is in it, but at the same time, I kind of think, why is he in it? He had his moment. Yes, Logan robbed him out of it. Then there was a real bit of beef and a feud between Logan and Randy after the Chamber. But Kevin in the whole dynamic has been really, really fun. But a part of me kind of feels like I would love to have seen a one-on-one Logan versus Randy just to see what that looked like. But who's going to be our winner? Oh, this is so frustrating because I actually have no idea. My least favourite for the match, as in not person I like, but who I definitely don't think is going to win it. I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win it. But just Logan continue. I've personally been enjoying him as United States champion. I've been loving him in the WWE full stop. He's born to be a WWE wrestler. But does he retain? I'm going to be biased. I'm going to say yes, Logan Paul retains. Oh my God, that's so mental thinking Logan Paul's going to, in my head, beat Randy Orton and Kevin Owens on the same night at WrestleMania. Jesus fucking Christ. But no, Logan Paul is going to retain. We'll chuck this one out there. Roman and The Rock teaming up against Cody and Seth Rollins. Obviously, the stipulation being, if Cody and Seth win, no interference, no involvement for any of the Bloodline, Solo, Jimmy, everybody, The Rock, everybody backstage. Paul might still come to the ring. No Bloodline involvements. But if The Rock and Roman win, it is Bloodline rules for the next night, for the next main event. And I think that kind of spoils itself because it's, farewell, then straight away, The Rock and Roman are definitely going to win to make it more of an uphill challenge for Cody on the next night. The Rock was on about, Solo, if he wanted to sing the national anthem, they were talking about on commentary, or if they wanted to rate. Anything goes. I assume when they say Bloodline rules as well, it just basically means an Extreme Rules match. But it's quite cool as well because Santi Zap has been pointing out this whole Avengers and Infinity War Endgame narrative and whatnot. I also watched a video, somebody breaking down when Cody went to SmackDown and Seth and that helped him out. Seth looked like he had sort of Iron Man colours on with a red leather and a bit of, his title being the gold sort of in the middle and shit. And I love that idea. Plus, we had that foreshadowing when The Rock absolutely fucked up Cody and he brought the Mama Rhodes belt out, covered it in blood and stuff. The truck behind it having Stone Cold and Cena's face. And we're going to have Avengers Assemble moment where Stone Cold and Cena come out to help out Cody whilst the Bloodline are running down and doing whatever it is they're doing. I hope so. In my head, that's what I really want. I want to hear the glass shatter. Then I want to hear the brrrr and just come down. I want to see an Avengers Endgame Bloodline versus the good guys of wrestling sort of moment. So for storyline purposes, to carry on the narrative and to build it to night 2, I think it's obvious that Roman and The Rock's going to win this match. Seth versus Drew. I'm assuming that this will be before the tag match. I can only imagine it's going to be before it, which is a little bit of a shame. I wanted Drew to have his moment in front of the fans, lifting the title, the pyro and all that, ending a WrestleMania a bit as champion and stuff. Where do we go here? Well, obviously, because it's going to affect, if this is before the main event, it's going to affect the situation or how Seth Rollins is physically and mentally after going through what's probably going to be a horrible, hard-hitting, not horrible in terms of to watch, but for him, hard-hitting, tiring match against Drew. But it's got to be Drew, hasn't it? Drew's got to take the title away from Seth and then build this whole storyline of down the line with CM Punk and Drew and Seth and Punk. And they can still carry on a mini feud for that title on Raw in the coming months and whatnot when CM Punk's back in all fitting well again. And then obviously as well, is there going to be a cash-in? Will Damian Priest and Balor, even though I predicted them not to, but will they lose their titles and will there be a cash-in on this night? Will the cash-in maybe happen on Monday Night Raw after and stuff? I don't know, but I'm fairly confident Drew McIntyre will leave as our World Heavyweight Champion. Sky against Bayley. I think this one's quite cut and dry. I'm very much looking forward to the whole damage control build-up, you know, attacking and jumping on Bayley at every moment and whatnot. Did I say Becky Lynch to start? Bayley and Io Sky. I don't know if I said Becky Lynch or not. Io and Bayley. Everybody's fallen in love with the story of Bayley. I think everybody loves Bayley. Who doesn't love Bayley? Io Sky is also amazing. I think these two are going to put on a fantastic match. But my money is definitely on Bayley becoming our new women's champion. Becky Lynch is going to take on Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship, as opposed to the WWE Women's Championship. This is another stressful one. I know a lot of people weren't happy that Becky was in the match. I know a lot of people were calling for maybe, Bianca Belair to be back in it and whatnot, which would have been fantastic. Anything Bianca does is fantastic anyway. Personally, I don't mind, but I'm quite stuck because, again, Rhea Ripley is so over right now. She is one of the hottest stars, and I don't mean like hot. I mean like one of the hottest in-ring performers, one of the biggest WWE superstars at the minute. She's phenomenal. Becky Lynch, of course, is over. You know, the man, everybody loves Becky and whatnot. Great theme tune and shit. I love Becky's theme tune. But, dude, does Rhea lose her title? Oh, my God. No. Rhea Ripley defends. Rhea Ripley defends successfully, and she will leave WrestleMania still champion. Oh, my God, I'm in two minds about this one. No, Rhea Ripley is defending successfully. And does that leave us on to, yes, Roman against Cody Rhodes. I have seen multiple people theorising and summarising and predicting that Cody Rhodes will lose this. And I personally, I don't think the WWE will have the winner of the Royal Rumble twice, main event in WrestleMania 2 years in a row, to only fail second year in a row. I can't see it happening. I can't see it happening. Cody Rhodes has surely got to win this, hasn't he? Obviously, I think they'll lose the night before. It will be bloodline rules. There will be shenanigans. There will be close falls. There'll be, going for the pin here. He might pin Roman at this point, but the rest distracted or whatever. The Rock's done. Whatever's happened, there's going to be all kinds of shenanigans. There's going to be Seth running to the ring. There's going to be Jay running to the ring. Hopefully, there's going to be a Stone Cold or a Cena moment running. There's going to be all of that fun shenanigans. I'm hoping anyway, because I believe it will be in bloodline rules. But Cody has to win, doesn't he? I mean, I probably am a hashtag Team Cody Crybaby right now. I love Roman and I love everything he's doing. And I do acknowledge Tribal Chief. And I know he's only like a few hundred days out from Bruno Sammartino's record and stuff. But it's got to be Cody, hasn't it? You can't win the Royal Rumble twice in a row and come up short 2 years in a row at WrestleMania. It can't happen. Cody Rhodes is going to be our new champion. There we go, visuals. That's my predictions for WWE WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania XL. It's in Philadelphia, isn't it? Philly, what is it? Philly Tough? I can't remember what the Philadelphia slogan catchphrase is. But I cannot wait for it. It's going to be 2 nights of absolute epicness. We've got the Friday Night SmackDown, which I'm going to stay up for. I've got work on the Saturday, but I'm going to go to work tired as fuck. Come home, sleep for a little bit. Not bothered. And as well, if I'm correct in saying over here in the United Kingdom, isn't it started? Did somebody say I read somewhere it starts at 10 o'clock? I don't know if that's the pre-show starts at 10 and then on with like 11 o'clock. But it's going to be a little bit early, which is fine for me. But I plan on being up all night anyway, eating takeaway and having the best time ever. But WrestleMania week is officially here. I'm recording this on the Monday. Can't wait. It's going to be fucking outstanding. But there we go, visuals. That's my predictions. Please let me know yours in the comments below. I can't wait to hear. Let me know what you think of my predictions and of the video. But more importantly, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful weekend watching. And we'll always keep being you and keep on keeping on.